Hello, welcome to Oscoey. It's Tuesday, February 6th, and if you can't tell, I am already sick again. So fun. I had to leave work early earlier today. I went in and I just picked up my laptop, and then I came home to work a little bit, and I wasn't really able to get a whole lot done. So thank you for joining me. I will go until my voice goes out, basically, because I seem to have caught something else, which is I don't understand how I caught something else, because I was literally home all last week with the stomach flu, right? But my husband is sick too, so I don't know if he caught it and then gave it to me, or caught different things. But I tested negative for COVID this morning. I made sure to test for COVID. I'll probably test in a couple days again, but I love seeing the community, the Oscoey community. So thank you for joining me. I'm probably going to have to, yet again, not do this for very long, just because, I don't know, I just keep getting sick. Every week I get something else, right? So last week I had the stomach flu, and then I had a whole week of nothing. And then before that I had that awful cold that's going around that's not COVID, and I had that for 2 weeks. And then I had a healthy week, right? A couple weeks. And then I had the flu before that. So I think I had another cold in between the flu and the cold that I had that was awful. So I'm going to shut this. Just because when the neighbors drive by, it's kind of loud. But thank you for joining me. I did advertise this one a little bit more, hoping that we'd have a little more people. So welcome. Thank you for joining. I'm going to be working on my Midnight Rainbow cross stitch pattern today, which is linked in the description. You're welcome to join me stitching it. It's this one. I didn't work on it at all this week on my own, besides the live, because I've been working on my diamond painting and I was sick. But I did today work on a whole nother section of my diamond painting, and it's so big that I'm not going to be able to bring it. Oh gosh, I forgot. I was going to talk about my goals tonight. But I'm going to be working on this because this is one of my goals for February. So I did do my February goal setting, right? I did it. I posted on Instagram, Facebook, and I did also post on this Oscoey channel in the community tab. If you go to the community tab, which I'm going to do right now, I do have a picture of my goal setting for this this month for February. And so I had the Commit 30 planner, and this year I decided to get the pre-dated one because last year, one of the reasons I didn't use my planner as much as I wanted to is because I just didn't feel like writing out the days. And I know it's such a simple thing and it's super small, but sometimes it's just a little bit, when you have a lot going on, it gets overwhelming. So I will show you. And yesterday I spent some time decorating my planner. I haven't done that in a long time. I've been so busy that I haven't, all my writing every week is just, there's no space for even my stickers. And I love a good planner sticker. So it's just been a lot. But this is where I'm at. Oh my gosh, I'm so horrible at this. Nope. For goals. So my goal for February is to work through my project backlog. So I have a large project backlog. If you're joining us, welcome. My project backlog includes tons of cross stitch projects, right? I have my Alphabet Zoo, my Literate Dragon. I have my Computer Wizard. I'm sorry, I have to take a sip of water because I have this cold thing going on. Anyways, so this month, though, I'm going to finish my Midnight Rainbow Comet. And I know that this is a smaller pattern, and I bet that if I really just focused on it, I could probably finish this in a week. But I have a lot of other stuff I want to work on. Plus, this quarter is killing me, guys. My classes are not super hard, but they're very time consuming. So I'm going to have small goals. Now, I'm going to work on my Midnight Rainbow cross stitch, right? I'm going to read All the Light We Cannot See. And I keep thinking it's The Fault in Our Stars, which is a completely different book that I've already read. I read it a few years ago, but for some reason I mix those titles up. And then I need to read The Emperor Was Divine out of my 10 books I'm reading. I'm rereading before I give away post. I think once I read The Emperor Was Divine, I think that'll be my 6th book in that series. I had to look at my stack. That'll be the 6th book in that series. And then I want to finish my diamond painting that I started, the ladybug one. And I need to finish that Wild Kingdom shelf puzzle that I started at the beginning of the year on January 1st. Remember, I did this Wild Kingdom, this 2,000 piece puzzle, start puzzle. And last year I did a 2,000 piece puzzle on the start on January 1st, but last year I wasn't working. I was just doing school. And I don't know, this one it's not hard, but I'm just kind of lazy and I haven't been sorting it like I normally would. And it's actually really hard to sort because there's a lot of different areas that have it. Like it's hard there's so many small sections that it's been kind of hard to sort anyways when I have tried. So my goal this month is to finish that puzzle. It's taking up a lot of space on my project table. And then I'm hoping next month I can work on my Lego set or something else that I need that project space for. Or maybe I may get around to filming my puzzle haul for January. Now remember, I'm doing a low spend this month, right? I'm not spending a ton of money on this year. We're doing low spend and we're trying to use up what we have. So my Nothing group, I got maybe 8 puzzles from my Buy Nothing group this month, I think. So I will do a puzzle haul of that. And then I let them know, I'm not going to get to these for a while. So if someone else wants them, and I found out about a puzzle group in my area. So I want to have one puzzle going at a time, puzzle or Lego set going at a time. So this month I'm going to finish the Wild Kingdom shelves. And then I'm also going to do 5 coloring pages. So when I talked to my oldest daughter about this, she was like, that's too much. You're over extending yourself. She was like, that's a ton of work. But I'm almost done with one of my coloring pages. I worked on it yesterday and I am going to get a check off. So Commit 30 has this 30-day goal. And then you can put a sticker there. So I'll get another one for today because I worked on my diamond painting. I did a whole nother section of it, but I looked at it. I forgot how big it is. It's probably 18 inches tall and it's a foot, 2.5 foot. It's maybe 18 by 24 even. It's a lot of diamonds and I haven't even finished the top row. So I'm hoping to finish the top row this week. I don't know if I'll finish it this month. That's the one that's going to be the hardest to finish, but I think I might not be able to read both books. I think my main goals are Midnight Rainbow Comet, 1 book, 5 coloring pages, and then the puzzle. And then I want to get through as much of the ladybug diamond painting as I can. So that's my goal setting for the February. February is a short month. The way my calendar is dated, yesterday was the first day of February, even though it was the 5th. So it'll be the next 4 weeks. So we will go into kind of March, but I prefer to use the calendar dates that are in there for my months because it just is easier than trying to look back a week and forward a week and whatever. So I don't have the I can't keep track of that. I have other things to worry about. So that's what I'm going to do. Let me know in the comments, if you guys have goals for this month. All of my goals, it's all low stress reducing self-care kind of stuff, everything that I have in my goals. Because it's been a lot lately. My last day of working though is next week. I may or may not go back to work full time after that. Well, I'm going to take a break in between because I really need to. I keep getting sick. I need a break. I've never been this sick this often. So, it's just really bad. So I'm going to take some time off, but I may have to go back to work full time right afterwards. So we'll see how it goes. Get my pattern out. I don't know. This winter's been really bad. Have you guys had a really bad winter too? My husband never gets sick and he's been really sick twice now. So it's not good. And my kids, they get sick, but the kids this year we've had more we've had 1 hospital visit and 1 near hospital visit for each kid. So I don't know. I'm sorry if that's making noise. I did clear my space a little bit this time. I do have a little more space, but the office like space creep is starting to get worse because we had like family over this weekend, and I moved stuff into my office from the living room that I was storing in the living room. I need like a solid month of deep cleaning, a week of that. Well, I think I probably could do my office in like 2 days, but I need like a solid month of deep cleaning and decluttering in my house and the yard too. So I don't know. Probably not gonna get to it. It's not gonna happen. But I don't know if I'm gonna be a dog or a kid. I don't know. They're allowed. Okay, so I just have a little bit left down in the corner, and then there's some black to do. So this is, gosh, I'm also having problems with my eyes because my sinuses, I think I've told you guys that before. Like when my sinuses swell, it makes my vision blurry. It's not good. I need to go in and get it looked at. I talked to the dentist about it because I was having problems with like there's an extra thread that I don't need. Look at that. I don't know what that's from. Because my sinuses are so bad, and I just need to go into the doctor about it and see what they say. But I just don't have time. Maybe after I'm not working, I'll have time to go in and figure out what's going on with me. So, anywho, life is busy. I'm working on my February goals. I do need to do my goals posts for like 2023 reflection and all of that, but I literally have no time. I am behind on my schoolwork this week because I didn't even get through all my schoolwork last week with the stomach bug. I got through most of it, but one of my classes I had to email and be like, look, I'm sorry, I've had the stomach flu all week. And now I'm sick again. So I'm not really sure when I'm supposed to work on it, because I just don't have the time. So, but I do appreciate everybody in the Oscoey community. I really do. I like these weekly, like, it really helps me keep on track with stuff as far as like my stitching and getting through projects and stuff. I'm gonna, even though a lot of you are very, very quiet, there's no comments, but that's okay. I know it's hard to be the first one to speak out sometimes. Let's see, what was I gonna say? I'm gonna keep track of these kind of like in these weekly crafting together. So next week is going to be on Tuesday again. It's going to be on Tuesdays through the end of February. And then I guess I'll do a poll, maybe. I don't know. What works for people? Do Tuesday nights work for people? Do Wednesday nights work? I'll have to look at my calendar. It starts to get into spring sports season, which I don't know what the schedule is going to be for that yet. But we're trying some new sports this year. We're doing some other sports that we've done before. And then we're continuing the sports that are year long. So it's just going to be a mess. It's always a mess at our house. It's always busy. It's always swamped. We're always swamped. Oh, did you guys see? I changed something in the background. So let me know what you see is different in the background. The first person to do that, maybe I'll give you a prize. I'll send you a sticker. But I did change something. And I did it on purpose because I really wanted to have that thing. I wanted to make the change. So let me know in the comments. Even if you're watching this after the live, let me know in the comments. The first person to get it right, what I added to the background. I will send you a free sticker of your choosing. How about that? Of your choosing. I am going to still go ahead with the friends and family sale. So it's going to be towards the end of March, and it's going to be for people who have subscribed to the email list on the Oscoey shop website only. So I am going to figure out when that gets sent out, but it'll be friends and family discount, and you have to be a subscriber to the Oscoey shop website. So it's oscoeyshop.com. There's like a link at the bottom or on the side. It's like a little tab that says join, and you have to confirm your email address, because when I send out the coupon codes, it will only go to people who have confirmed that they're subscribing. So when you hit subscribe, you put your email address in, right? And then it sends you an email that says, can you please confirm your subscription to oscoeyshop.com? And once you do that, it will it'll confirm it. If you click yes, and you confirm, or you confirm, I can't remember if it's confirm or yes, but you have to confirm your email address in order to get the coupon. Because when I send the marketing emails out, they only go to people that have confirmed their email address. So I just wanted to let you guys know, I don't have like an email list for the Etsy shop. So I may send it to like people. I don't know. I haven't figured out the Etsy side of it yet, but I may only send it to the people that are on the Oscoey shop website. But the Etsy shop one, maybe I'll send it to people who've already purchased. I don't know. I have to think about that because I don't have like an email list for that one. Just people have purchased. So if you were outside of the US and Canada, I'm sorry. I guess let me know when you subscribe if you're outside, and then I can give you a coupon code for Etsy. How about that? I could probably do that because I don't think there's that many people that are outside the US and Canada. Maybe one or two. So yeah, I did have one order come through today, just like a half an hour ago. So I got to get that done tonight too. I'm excited. My Midnight Rainbow flowers sticker, which, oh gosh, I should have these things out when I'm here. That one has been the most popular sticker that I have, and I love that one. So, all right, I'm almost done with this color, and then I just have the black. I think, yeah, then I just have black. Huh, then I can move my hoop. Maybe you guys will get to witness me moving my hoop. I am still looking into, oh gosh, I can't see where I put that. I did put it right there. These colors are so dark against the black fabric. It's crazy. I am still looking into like getting I missed some colors there. Oh. Yeah. Okay, that's it for that color. I didn't do the L's. I think because when I did the other ones, I hadn't finished out that corner yet, and I didn't want to count it, and so that's why I didn't do the L's yet. L, whatever color that is. 939. Yeah, so I do have one more color to do. I really this Ada is like shedding. It's shedding its corners. I should have zigzag stitched the edges of this pattern when I made it, but there we go. I know you can't see anything because I can barely see it too. So, all right, I'm just gonna do this a little bit of 939, which I gotta find it in my bag of. Oh my gosh, you guys! I was watching. I think I was working on my Pinterest, or maybe it was Instagram. I found a lady that has like the best Lego storage ever. It's like it's like those like reusable bags that you buy for your snacks and stuff, but it was for Legos, and it had like a front slidey. Look, 939 is so dark. This blue is almost black. You can't even tell. So, but I thought that might be a better solution than my gallons of black bag solution that I've been using for decades. Because we just have so many little sets. Like, I think maybe this summer, one of my goals, okay, I only have 1, 2, 3 stitches of this. I think this summer, one of my goals is going to be to go through all the Legos and see if I can like donate the ones, because we have the books, we just don't have the boxes. Donate the ones like that we don't use anymore. I don't know. Legos are a touchy subject with my kids. The other thing I was thinking is, I love sustainability. I also love Legos. And it's one of the things where like the plastic is so well made that you really don't need to, they last forever. And they last like we're still using Legos that my brother and I had when we were little. So welcome. Thanks for joining us. So I don't know. I love Legos. I wish there was like a better way to use, like, I know there's Brick Exchange and you can sell sets on Brick Exchange, but I wish there was a way to, I don't know, maybe there is and I just don't know. Like, is there like a website for like kids to get them at a steep discount, like just to trade Legos? Like, is that something that you can do? I don't know. I just feel like there's got to be some sort of hot market for all these sets that are smaller that kids just like whip through. But they also like doing them because, you know, they've got their favorite characters. My son is a Lego set poacher, though. So a lot of our sets are like, oh, I bought this set. I wanted this set. I put it on my wish list because I wanted this one part. And then he uses it to make something of his own. So I don't know. I was thinking about that the other day. Like, there's a lot of Legos out there. And they are plastic, which is not great for the environment. But at the same time, they're also such a cool toy. And it's great that, like, you know, the ones that I have from my childhood many years later are still going strong. Like, I think I washed them at some point, but they're still doing really well. So I don't know. Okay, that's it for 939. Just 3 stitches. Just 3. Just 3, and then we're going to do the black, and then I get to move my hoop because I still have not looked for this missing thread that I have. I'm pretty sure I looked for it when I first started the pattern. Like, I had a panic moment and looked for it, and I couldn't find it, and I need to buy it, but I'm not sure. Oh, my nose. Okay, can you tell that I added stitches down at the bottom here? No, you can't, because I can't tell either, but this is what it's looking like. I just have some black to fill in, and then I get to move my hoop. I have not done this inner part. I might just do that last because I think I remember correctly, there's some colors that are repeated. I don't know. I feel like I want to make some like visible progress because I've just been doing these lines for so long that I can't really see any of the progress that I did. I need some like visual like confirmation that I actually did something instead of just like, look, you can see it if you squint, you know, with all the dark colors on the dark fabric. I don't know. I was thinking of doing a painting of this one, like with watercolors. My oldest daughter, got me watercolors for my birthday, and I did do a watercolor painting. It's on my Instagram. But I was thinking of doing this Rainbow Comet one as a watercolor painting, just as like a fun thing to do. I don't know. I just never have time. And it's not on my list of projects to do this month, right? I got to get my projects done. So I don't know if you guys have lists of projects that you need to do. I have 7 diamond paintings total from Diamond Art Club right now. The large ones, like some of them are really big. I think if I really worked at it, I could probably get them done by the end of the year. But one of the things I was thinking of doing is Randall Spangler has this one called Couch Dragon. I don't know if you guys have seen it. And I'm pretty sure that I know I definitely bought that pattern, but remember I lost a bunch of my patterns when I got a new laptop like a few years ago, and I didn't realize it right away, and it was just like not a good thing. Okay, maybe I should use my light. Oh, it's not plugged in. I gotta plug in my light. Anyways, I lost a bunch of my patterns because I don't know this. I thought they'd gotten backed up, but they didn't get backed up. Like, but I think Couch Dragon is one of the ones I had already printed. Like, I have the Amulet and Eveline one, and I really want to do that one, but I keep telling myself I won't do it until I finish Literate Dragon. So I don't know. So one of the things I was thinking of doing is doing like the diamond painting and the cross stitch and putting them next to each other on the wall. I thought that would be kind of cool to see the different mediums. And I don't think you can buy the prints now. I'm sorry, it's kind of a little bit glary just because I have my light on, but I'm doing black 310 on black Aida fabric, and I just can't do it without the light. I can't see it. They look too much alike. So I was thinking of doing like that. So I will buy the the Literate Dragon by Randall Spangler. I am on like the wait list for that one. It's not like a wait list. It's like a notify me if it comes back in stock list. So if that one comes back in stock, I probably will purchase it because I want to do them. Ow, I just stabbed myself with the needle. I never do that. I want to have them side by side next to each other on the wall. And I'm kind of kicking myself because I bought the quick stitch of the Literate Dragon and not the regular one. So it doesn't match, right? The quick stitch, if you go to the Heaven and Earth Designs, the Haid site, they are, okay, there was just 3 up there. Is that right? They are like, they crop them a little bit. And then they don't have as many colors. Like they have different versions of the patterns, right? They have the quick stitch, the regular, and then they have max colors, and then they have supersized, and they have max colors supersized, which is the largest pattern with the most colors. I have one of those. I have Amy Stewart's, I think it's Fairy Tale Shelf in max colors supersized. And I did join the group. There was like a stitch along that started, and I printed the pattern out and I gathered a few threads, but that's as far as I got on that one. And that is one that I still have digitally because I bought it out. That was when I realized, when I went to go save it, that was when I realized I didn't have any of my patterns. But that was 2 years ago and I haven't even touched it. So I really do want to get through cross stitch patterns this year. I find it like slightly frustrating because I have all these goals, but I just don't have time to do them. But you know, all these goals that I have, I am probably trying to do too much, right? That's a lot to do. Those patterns take forever. So I just wish like I had infinite time. I would get all this stuff done. Not just like not working and, oh gosh, dang it. I just stabbed myself really badly again. This is what I get for talking and stitching. But anyways, it's not just like, even if I wasn't working, I probably wouldn't stitch. I would stitch more, but it wouldn't be like 24/7. You know, if I wasn't working and I didn't have school, I would not be stitching 24/7. I cannot do that. I can only do like maybe a couple hours a day tops. My hand starts cramping, my eyes start crossing. Like I just can't see, you know. So, and I like to get up. I'm a mover. Like I don't like sitting still for super long periods of time. So I can't sit in a chair and stitch. I can't read for long periods of time anymore either. I used to read for hours, but I like to get up and move around. I'm restless. I'm a restless soul. So I don't know. I want to at least finish my alphabet this year. But right now we're doing baby steps. We're going to finish this Midnight Rainbow Comet. And then next month I may set a lofty stitching goal because I will have my diamond painting hopefully done. And then I will have my Wild Kingdom shelf done, right? So I think I might set goals like every month, a certain number of coloring pages. And then maybe like 2 smaller puzzles for the month after. And then maybe like half a diamond painting because I have 7, right? Over 12 months, or I guess it's not 12 months anymore because it'll be the end of February. So it'll be 10 months over 6 diamond paintings. So I could maybe have like a goal of getting half of one done. I'll have to figure that out. Maybe all of a smaller one. I have one more. Actually, let me look. I gotta put the stitch in first though, so I don't lose my place. Did you hear that? That's a dog. Yeah, I have one more smaller one, so I might be able to get that one done in a month. But I don't want to be doing stuff just to get it done too, right? Like I want to have fun with it. So I don't know. I think I'm going to focus on projects this year. And projects are going to include puzzles and reading. Like I have that reading goal thing. And then I have other stacks of books. I'm thinking of putting shelves behind me instead of this white shelf that's back there because I don't like the white shelf. That is a shelf that I bought my oldest daughter when she was like 3, 4. And I put the little like, you know, the back, it's like those little nail things that are like big on the bottom, and then they put the nail in the bottom and then you pull it down and it goes up to the top, or it's narrower. I was young. I didn't know. I installed them incorrectly and we never fixed it. So it's a pain in the butt to hang up. It's been 20 years, over 20 years since I did that. It's been so long. And it's just like a little cheap shelf from, I think, Fred Meyer, I think. I don't know. But it's cute and it serves its purpose. I mean, it's held up really well for, you know, how little I paid for it back in the day, back in the early 2000s. You know, it was a big purchase for me. young mom. So it's held up well. And I may move it back into my son's room. We'll see. It's fine. Like, I just need something. I need more shelving. I'm going to put shelves above this desk too, in the wall over that way. There's like a wall. I have like those rolly cards that I got from the neighbor when they moved for like $5 each. That has like cross stitch stuff and some fabric stuff, and then like my stationery stuff for my calendars in there. But I can't reach one of them right now because it's blocked by boxes of product stuff, which I need to get on the shelves. Once I get that product stuff on the shelves, then I can have a little bit more easily time packing orders. It's like one step at a time, right? And then we eventually get to something finished. All right, I'm still working on the black. I'll show you, but I know that you can't actually see any progress. Yeah. Nope. Looks exactly the same. Because you can't see it. So, I don't know. Okay, we gotta get through this black. All right. Shoot, I can't tell. I think I left off there. Okay, just 4 more. I found one that I forgot to cross in the purple. Oh my gosh. I better circle it on the pattern so I don't forget. I think I told you guys about that time many years ago when I did my first, it's like in here, my first Haid. I did this like butterfly thing. And after I got it all done and off the hoop and all the threads put away, they're still in the bin, I realized I never crossed 2 of the stitches. And then we moved and I never got around to it. So they're still unstitched. I still know where they are though. I know what color it is. I think I circled it on the pattern, but oh my gosh, it's really bad. They're really light. It's like a light green. It's hard to see. But, you know, I mean, I'll take it as a win if I get through all this black tonight. Let me know what you guys are working on in the comments. You have to be a subscriber, but it's only like 1 minute. You have to be a subscriber for 1 minute. I was just trying to avoid some of the spam. I'm getting a lot of spam these days. It's so annoying. But it's just part of having a blog and having a store. You just get it. So most of the stuff I get right now is all about like trying to help me with it, but I don't want that. So yeah, it's just one of the more annoying parts of it, but it's okay. None of the people that spam are mean. They're just trying to sell, you know, they're trying to hustle, which I respect. So it's just a lot though. All right, I'm gonna try and get through this black. I think if I hurry, try not to stab myself, I may get through all the black. So I don't know. I was hoping the weather would be a little bit nicer, but I was stuck inside all last week. I didn't get to go outside. And honestly, I can't remember what the weather was like, but I was hoping to go outside a little bit this week. I probably won't be able to if I'm... Oh, I think I forgot to mute the computer. Good to hear that. I know exactly what that is. Yeah. All right. anyways, I'm hoping to get through these projects. There's just so much that I want to do. And I have that little like miniature kit that I want to work on. And then I still have to go find a dollhouse to do. But I keep getting sick, right? So I can't go to the store. I'm probably going to have to mask if I go to the store because I don't want to catch anything else. And I feel like the ventilation in like thrift stores is not great. So I'm probably going to have to keep looking. It's probably going to be a summer. Well, I don't know if it'll be a summer project because I'll be outside in the summer. I do not stay inside during the summer. I stay outside. But I can plan it out and everything. So I was looking on, maybe it was Pinterest that I was looking on today. And I saw that cool Lego idea. But I saw there's tons, people are doing furniture kind of in like my Midnight Rainbow style, where there's like black and then there's like rainbow accents, shimmery rainbow accents. Oh my gosh. So cool. I may have to look into refinishing some furniture. This is why I try and stay off Pinterest. I pin my own stuff and I don't pin anything new because I always find stuff and I'm just like, oh my gosh. There's this one lady that does this fabulous furniture painting and refinishing. But a lot of the pictures I found, some of them were all AI, which it's not the best. And then the others were like the whole bedroom was painted like that and the furniture kind of matched. And I think that's a little too much for me. I think it would be way more cool to have like an accent piece. That would look really cool versus like a whole room. I think that would be way too much. I don't like dark rooms. So I feel like if you have dark furniture and all dark walls and like all dark fixtures, it would just be too dark. But I think it would be cool to have like an accent piece. So I don't know if you guys are part from the Seattle area, but there's a really cool, I think it's like a chest or a drawer, like a hutch kind of thing down at the Burke. It used to be at the Burke Museum on the bottom floor. I don't remember where they moved it to, but it was this like inlaid with mother of pearl Vietnamese chest. It was kind of like a chest of drawers, I think, but it had like maybe an armoire. I don't remember what type, but it was like about 5 feet tall and like maybe 4 feet wide. And it had drawers and like cabinets and stuff in it. But it was the cabinet doors were inlaid with mother of pearl. And it was the most beautiful piece of furniture I've ever seen. I still think about that piece of furniture. Like I would totally get something like that. That's just gorgeous and, historical. But knowing my children and dogs, they'd probably destroy it. So I'd probably feel a little bit better if I got like a piece of furniture and painted it, because then at least I could refix it, right? I wouldn't have to have it restored like every 6 months because somebody could destroy it. But I would love to be able to own furniture like that and just have it be beautiful in the house. I don't know. Okay, so I got some more black. I'm not doing my thread long enough, but that's okay. We're just going to get through it. We're going to get through all this black on black. Not to say that you shouldn't try this pattern. I've had a lot of fun stitching it. I just highly recommend a light. And I know that when it's done, it's going to look really good. So I may adjust the pattern so that these lines aren't quite so dark. But let me know what you think. Like, especially people that have stitched the pattern. Let me know what you think. Do you think it would look good with lighter streaks behind the comet? I don't know. I feel like the purple was light enough, so I was kind of trying to do dark streaks in the purple. But let's see. Okay, I'm not going to hold it up. Well, I will. It looks exactly the same. You cannot see. Woo! Okay, so this is what it's looking like. Very similar to what it looked like before, because you can't really see the black without the light. Oh, I found another stitch that I missed. It must have been when I was sick. because I usually don't miss stitches like this. It must have been when I was sick and it was dark. Like I realized I have to use the light. That must have been when it was. Or it was when I was at sports, attempting to stitch and chat and watch sports all at the same time. That's caused me to make mistakes before. And usually I don't care. I'm not like a perfectionist when it comes to my stitching, but this is a sample piece. Like I'm going to be taking photos of it and putting it up on the website. It's got to look at least decent, right? So, but I'm not going to go back and frog stuff. So art is imperfect. It's never exact. So I'm not worried about it too much. Only we will know, right? The average person looking will not know that I missed a stitch here and there. Only you and I. The however many of us are on here. So, yeah. All right. I think I got all the blocks in that section. All right, more black down here. Ugh, this is a lot more than I thought it was. It's all like spread out too. But I should finish it tonight. And then I'm going to move my hoop no matter what. I'm going to move it and I'm going to maybe next week. I don't think I'll get to stitching much of this week because I have to get my homework done. And I don't know, I can diamond paint with less. I need to get ahead on that. Oh, I have to. I think I'm going to measure it out in inches, I'm going to divide how tall it is by. I'm going to figure out how many sections I need to do in a week, right? Because I need to do sections. Today I got distracted though. I diamond painted for like an hour and then I realized I couldn't see straight. I diamond painted while I was watching YouTube because it's very relaxing for me to do that. Excuse me, this was after I attempted to work, but it just didn't work out because my brain was dead. So I was watching this guy do this new game. It's like a cozy game out. I don't know if you guys are gamers. I like to do cozy games. Last year, I worked my way through Grow Song of the Evertree. And then last fall, I started Fairytopia. Fairytopia is like a fairy, it's kind of like a fairy gardening. I'm almost done with the first part of it, but I haven't been able to play in a really long time. And then partially because I got distracted, I got other stuff out. But there's a new update that came out like probably a month ago. It was around Christmas time. And it's like these, like, you befriend these animals. And I keep getting distracted. Like, I just need to finish out the last, like, mine thing, the fire mine or whatever it's called, scorched mine or something like that. I just need to finish that out. I just have, like, I finally, like, I should have had it finished before I started the expansion. But, you know, I don't have very much time every week to do it. I mostly did it when I had the flu. Like, when I had the flu, I had time to play. And then there was another time when I had this really bad cold that it's only when I'm sick. So I didn't get it finished before the update came out. So I'm really close to finishing the first part, though. I just need to finish it, and then I can play it more casually after that. But I started this new game this week or last week called Universim when I was sick. Of course, I was sick last week and bored, and I was watching YouTube and shoot. I just put that one in the wrong spot. Shoot. I was watching YouTube and I came across this. My kids, I really messed it up. It's because I can't see where to put the thread. I thought I was going across, but I was going straight up because I couldn't tell. I couldn't see it. And I mean, they watch Minecraft. And then we found this game called Raft that we all really like that I want to try. But I think it needs, my laptop is not like a gaming laptop by any means. It's like a work laptop. It's not my work laptop, but I bought it as like a work laptop. And I came across this game called Universe Sims. Universe Sim. It's kind of like a cross between Sim Earth and The Sims. Kind of like, oh, you're like this all-knowing being on this planet, and there's like little people called nuggets, and you have to like guide them through the ages. You start out in the Stone Age. It's pretty fun. It was only $20, which is why I bought it. It was only $20, and it didn't take up a lot of space on my computer because I really don't have a lot of space on my computer. And it seemed like it was kind of cozy. And I tried it out last week, and then I had to like turn it off. Like I could only play it like for 20 minutes or something. And then I turned it off, and then I fell asleep. So I forgot to save that file. So I had to start over again. I was attacked, and then my village burned down. So I didn't do very well. So I had to restart it again today, and I'm doing much better this time because I didn't. To be fair, I was attacked because I dropped something really hard on the planet, and it exploded and dug a hole in the ground, and that caused this monster to come up and eat all my people. And then when I hit it with lightning bolts, it lit the village on fire. So do not do that if you play this game. Do not drop a big pile of rocks. It might have been a whale. Really hard on your village, in the center of your village, because it will cause tentacle things to come out of the ground way earlier than when you're ready for them. And then because my people died, I didn't have enough all-knowing being powers to keep doing the lightning bolt enough to kill the little tentacle things. And then I accidentally healed one of the tentacle things instead of hitting it with lightning. And so I had to start all over again. And I saved it and I quit. And then I started a new one because I was just like, I can't right now. I don't feel well. And now I've just burnt my village to the ground. It was really bad. So I don't know if I probably won't. I don't know if I'll ever do gaming streaming. I just I don't like watching other people game. Which is weird because I do like watching gaming videos on YouTube now, but just the cozy games. And I don't really watch them. I just have them in the background. Usually when I'm doing my homework, I put them on in the background just for background noise because there's chit chat going on. And I try and get good tips out of it. So I don't know. I like to watch reviews sometimes. Sometimes you can tell they're just trying to sell you something. But, a lot of gamers will promote products, So, but I don't think I'll ever do a Twitch or whatever. So, but it's fun sometimes to just kind of I like The Sims a lot, but it won't really run on my computer. My computer's too slow. It'll run on my husband's, but the kids use that one. It's like a family computer. Last row. Last one. This one has a lot. Oh my gosh. My husband has a Mac and I'm a PC person. I'll be honest. I get really annoyed because I'm like, which one is command? Why isn't control working? I used to be a Mac person, but then I used PCs for 20 years and I feel like I'm just too old now. I can't relearn that muscle memory. So, because I use control a lot at work for copying and pasting. I use it just all day long at work. And I just know that I can't relearn that. So I will stick to my PC. At some point I'll have to buy a new laptop. That is way, way, way in the future. So, hope you guys are having a good time. I think I'm going to finish this color out, and then I'm probably going to stop. It's getting late, and I don't feel great. But thank you for joining me. Let me know what you guys are working on, and bring it with you next week when we do this again on Tuesday. I probably won't have a different camera set up by then. I was going to try and play with it, but I just think because I'm not feeling well, I'm going to get behind on my schoolwork this week again, and I'm already behind, so I have to finish up everything. So I won't have time to play around with the computer settings. I may film some videos. I say this like I have time to do these things. I don't really have time to do these things. Although I do have kids gone for part of next weekend. Maybe in 2 weeks, I will get some videos filmed, and then I'll slowly edit them and get them out. It's hard for me to film when the kids are here. Or when the dogs are being loud. Because Luna is so loud. And George is now too. He used to be really quiet and not bark a whole lot, but now that he's gotten older, he just barks. He started barking at his reflection in the front, in like the windows by the front door at night. That's not fun. He thinks there's someone standing on the porch, so he won't stop barking. He's only 7.5, but he's like golden schnauzer, so they live to be around 9 to 11, I think. So he's getting up there in the doggy years, you know. We used to own dachshunds, like Zoe and Oscar were dachshunds. They're what Oscoey is made out of. It's Oscar and Zoe, Oscoey. So they live a long time. And Luna, both of her breeds live a long time too. They're 12 to 15 years for big dog. So she's going to be a long-lived dog. Unless she has some weird genetic thing. But that's why I like mixes better than purebreds, because it's so hard to find a well-bred dog. You know, a dog that's not going to just have like hip dysplasia or something really bad in the genetics. So we always get mixes. Zoe and Oscar were not. But they were both rescues. So it's a little bit different. I'm not done. I still have to, I ran out of thread. I have to get more thread. You know, it's a little bit different when you have, when it's a rescue situation. Oscar was not well bred. He had a lot of back issues. He had the chronic, really bad dachshund back issues. Zoe was a puppy mill puppy, we're pretty sure. And so she was not really good at socialization. We tried so hard. But she was relatively healthy till towards the end when she got these weird, she started having, she had Cushing's, which is sometimes, I think that was sometimes genetic. I can't remember. But she had a lot of issues with that as she got older. So, you know, there's always something. But she never had any back problems. Maybe a little bit towards the end. She would get stiff, but we couldn't tell. That's like, well, it's probably arthritis. Her back, she never had a really bad injury. Like a lot of dachshunds will get injuries. She never had that. So she just had some arthritis. She was crazy. She was a crazy dog. All of our girl dogs have been crazy, so I don't know if I'll get another girl dog ever again after Luna. I think I'll stick with boys. Girl dogs are just crazy in our house. So, oh gosh, I can't even see where I placed that stitch. I think it's there. I can't even see it. My mirror, my light has it's like a magnifying light, right? And it has a little dot, for extra magnification. Man, I never all the time. So that's why if I'm it's because I'm trying to look through it with one eye. Because it's so small I can't use two. So, all right, there's about 8 stitches left. Oh my gosh, and then I get to move my hoop. I'll take it off the hoop and show you guys before I move it. But I'm excited. I feel weird posting a picture of like this side of the progress on Instagram though, because like you really can't see it unless you look really closely. It just looks like I just stitched nothing, even though I'm stitching all this black. It's like slightly darker black than the other black. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do a video of going through all my thread, but my office is such a mess. I have these really big boxes on that side. And I don't know if my kids are watching, so they're secret things, but not for the kids, but for me. Maybe for the kids, some of those. One of my kids has a birthday coming up, so some of it is secret stuff for that person. But I don't know. I don't have anywhere else to put them, so I do not want to put them down in my husband's office because I will forget about them. I have the smallest room in the house, which was fine when I was just doing office stuff in here. But now that I have business stuff, I'm going to get shelves. I'm hoping that the shelving will help because then I can like move my books in here that I'm doing for like the list, the ones I'm reading through, and I can just kind of organize them that way. But I don't know. I need like a whole downstairs. Like I feel like because I need crafting space. I really don't have good filming space. I don't have like a packing station. My packing station is behind me, but it's covered in inventory that I need to count. Yeah, that's how behind I am. I'm not going to do a February shop update. I would really like to do one. I have all kinds of ideas, but I just don't have the time to get like to even design or order anything. And if I do order it, it's just going to go to the mess that's behind me. So I'm going to try and do a March one. And then in March, we are going to do the sale for subscribers. So if you subscribe to our email list on oscoeyshop.com, which is linked in the description, it's oscoeyshop.com. That's our shop site. You will get a code for the friends and family, which will be towards the end of March. And I don't send a lot of emails. I'm not a spammer when it comes to my shop. I send them for new shop updates, sales. I might send 2 for sales. I might send one if it's a longer sale, I'll send one at the beginning and one at the end. But if it's just a weekend sale, I usually only send the first one. And then sometimes I send, what else do I send? I guess that's it. Like I don't really send a lot of emails out. I'll probably send one for the lives. Like maybe every few months, maybe I'll send one for one of the lives that I've done, like just like to announce so that people will know. But it's really only shop updates and sales. And I don't host a lot of sales. So, and I always give my subscribers early access to new items when new items come in stock for shop updates. I always give them like an hour or 2 early access. Just because I feel like, it's a good thing to do. And I definitely post my items to the shop, the Oscoey shop first, and then I slowly add them to Etsy. I want people who are subscribers and are on the shop site to have first access to everything. So let me see if I can find a screwdriver. Oh, maybe I can't take it out of the hoop. I don't know. Oh, I think oh no, wait. It's in this bag. This bag. There it is. My screwdriver for my hoop. So I don't know if you guys have used these hoops before. These are the same hoops that come with my self-care everyday kit. Or no, I haven't put that on as a listing yet. In my the strawberry, the like mini strawberry color block strawberry kit. They're smaller. They're the same ones though. They come in a 4-inch. This is a 6-inch hoop, and the strawberry ones come in a 6-inch or a 4-inch hoop. So you just like loosen it up here with the screwdriver, and they come with a screwdriver, so it's really convenient. It'll be very handy by the end of your pattern. The color block strawberry one only takes a couple hours to stitch, I would say. It might take you longer, but I think it only takes me a couple hours to stitch. Ooh, lots of hoop stretching going on there. So this is what it looks like. It's going to continue over here to probably about there. And it's done. Can you even see? You can barely even see it. So yeah, reposition my hoop. I'm going to keep going. Maybe I'll let this flatten a little bit before next week and let it kind of like regain its shape because it was in that hoop for so long. I'm really bad. Like true, like people will take it out every night when they're done stitching. I forget. Sometimes I remember to loosen them. So all my pieces are wrinkly, but you know, I could iron them if I chose to. I don't usually frame them, so I probably should though. I should probably be better about that for ones for my shop. But usually if it's just for me, I don't really, it's okay. So I will let this rest on its own without a hoop for probably till next week, if I'm being honest. And then next week, I'll work on it some more. I did get quite a bit done today, so I'm pretty happy about that. Although I'm just realizing, though, I have to do the sides at the top, like up in here. So I'll have to see where I put my hoop. I'm going to have to figure that out. I may start... Oh my gosh, I hate stitching backwards. You know, I don't like going from right to left. I like going from left to right. I'm sure that's opposite when you see me do my arms, but I like to stitch from left to right, which is why I started at the center like this and then went to the right, because I didn't mark my pattern to show. Oh no, there's a stitch missing. The top right hand corner does not have a stitch. What color is that supposed to be? Oh no, it doesn't, because dang it, I should not have taken it off my hoop. It's missing 2 rows at the top. That's why it looks funny. All right, well, I'm going to let it rest for a week, and then I'm going to come back next week and do the top and go to the right. I'm going to see about, I may start to the left of the comet with the blue. Let's see, what color is this blue? Oh, it's a weird symbol. It's this one. It's like a snowman, but it's only 2 parts. It's the weirdest symbol I've ever seen. I'm not going to show you because I'm not showing my pattern on here. Sorry. Too many people will copy your pattern from your YouTube videos. Like, I probably shouldn't even be talking about the colors that I'm using, but it's okay. Wow, I can't find it. Do I not have it? Oh, that would be really bad. Good thing I looked. Man, it's a light blue. What is the one in here? I may have to go to join. It's not this one. I don't have the next color. Oh my gosh. That's 2 that I'm going to have to get. All right, I better write these down. Okay, so I need 3890. There's a bold Sharpie. Oh, it's gold. I was using these to write my little thank you notes, but then the tip like immediately got squishy and then I couldn't write small enough. 3890, and then I also need that one. 3887. I know I'm missing that one. Oh my gosh. Good thing I checked that. Oh, okay. I may have to go to the fabric store this week. Gosh dang it. I really didn't want to go to the fabric store. But I have to. Okay. Let's put these all away. Thank you for joining me this week. I'll be back next week on Tuesday, hopefully with the threads that I need. I've been having a really hard time finding the threads that I need at Joann and Michael's. They're just so understaffed right now. And there's no like small crafts like fabric stores in my area. That I'd have to drive, I think, to Woodinville is the closest. I found out there's one in Woodinville, but that's really far for me. So I haven't gone. And it's like not worth the drive for just 2 skeins, right? it's just not worth it. So I'm going to have to just probably go to Joann or Michael's, which is not ideal. It's not worth ordering 2 skeins either. Like, I think I would have to pay for shipping, and it would be like $6 for $1.50 worth of thread. So I will probably have to go to the store this week and get those 2. I should probably check the rest of my pattern and see if I have them. I did start bobbinating some of the threads, so maybe I'll bobbinate this week or next week. I can do that in front of the TV and just check to make sure I have them all. I clearly did not do that before I started working on it. I think I was so excited to start. I just didn't do it. So, but I think I might do the Midnight Rainbow tree next. I may make a pattern of the Midnight Rainbow one, the flowers. I don't know. That one, I go back and forth on that one. I feel like the people that are buying that they're not buying it for the cross stitch. So I don't know. And that one is going to be hard because it's got a lot of little stuff. Like, I'm going to have to hand do that one. I mean, I hand do the other ones too, but it's more detailed, like it's going to take a lot longer to do. So I'll have to think about that. So thank you for watching and joining me on this. I hope you guys got some crafting done, or at least some work, or whatever it is you needed to work on. I'll be back next Tuesday at 7:30. Hopefully, let's keep our fingers crossed that I'm not sick next week, because I think I've been sick for every one of these this year. It's not fun. I'm going to rest. I'm going to try and go to bed early tonight. I'm going to sleep in. Well, maybe not tomorrow, but I'm going to sleep. I'm going to rest this week because it's not fun. So, yeah, I'm tired. So thank you. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a great week. As always, please like and subscribe. Check out the community tab. I've started posting that a little bit more frequently. And then also join me on Instagram. It's Oscoey Zamp. And that is definitely in the description. The link is in there. You can just click on that. Yeah, and leave a comment. Like, what is missing or different from my background? The first person that does that, I will send you a sticker. Or I could probably send a copy of the, if you'd rather have a cross stitch pattern, I can send you a copy of the Midnight Rainbow Comet pattern too. They're about the same price as the stickers. So let me know. Let me know what you want. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Bye.